In the absence of a playoff system, this COVID-shortened Illinois high school basketball season will get the next best possible conclusion in the Gem City, with Quincy High School and Quincy Notre Dame slated to play a boys-girls doubleheader on March 13th, the last day of the campaign.
It was kind of a natural to end the season, and we're actually, again, we'll end it with a quadruple. Sophomore girls, sophomore boys, varsity girls, varsity boys, and game will be played at Quincy High School, and it just seems like the way to end this shortened season. So, we need some excitement. We need some good news. We've had a lot of good news, certainly this week in the state of Illinois, and for Quincy, I can't imagine right now, whether you're a Blue Devil or a Raider, that is certainly not exciting news for you.
Last night wasn't just a quality road win at nationally ranked John Wood for Mineral Area Community College. It was a homecoming ×2.
It's just a culture, right? Kids learn 3 times better through praise than they do through you pointing out their mistakes right now. We try to catch them doing things right instead of everyone can see when they make a mistake.
He really loves being around kids, and the kids really love being around him. He's a good family guy, and it carries over to the team in terms of caring for people.
Luke Strege has not only found success at Mineral Area in his first collegiate head coaching job, he's found a bit of a niche, if almost accidentally.
I had actually gone to Kansas City and interviewed for another job. And then so as I'm crossing through St. Louis on 64, I got stuck in traffic, and I sat in traffic for about an hour. My interview was 8 hours at Rockhurst. So I'm exhausted. I call Matt Lauer, who at the time is an assistant at Edwardsville, and he says, come on over. I spend the night at his house. Well, he's best friends with Chad Mills, who is the athletic director, and then the next day I talked to him on the phone, and I get the job a week later. Had I not got stuck in traffic in St. Louis, I never would stop at Matt's house. I never would be at Mac. So it's been this feeling like I was meant to find this job, and I was meant to help these kids. And we've had great success basketball-wise, but we've also turned this into one of the best academic junior college programs in the country. We were top 10 in the country team GPA last year, and this year's even better.
There's also an undeniable tinge of Gem City basketball pedigree to this story. Not only from Luke's formative coaching days as an assistant at Quincy University, but with the addition of Tim Walsh, whose considerable success in the college ranks was forged both at the high school and collegiate level here in the Tri-States back in the day.
He's the best assistant coach in the country. I got extremely lucky to have him there for 1 year, and then because of COVID, he got stuck with us for another year, which I'm not complaining. I'm extremely lucky to have a guy that's been on the bench for 25-something years, and now he's there to back me up. But I think we feed off well of each other, and kids these days just learn off positive stuff.
I worked for unbelievable people here. Bob Keys, Pat, Lauren, worked for Jerry Leggett for a little bit, Jay Leonthal and Steve Hawkins. So, unbelievable experiences, all those, but it really was, especially in my early years, is where I really developed my basketball roots. And obviously there's a lot of things even to this day that I fall back on from what I learned here.
So many great people here, so many great friends here. And so a lot of what I've become as a coach goes back to the guys that I've been around with Coach Herrick, and he was praise. Marty was a positive guy with his players all the time. And it's just kind of carried over.
My first 17 years were here, and so it's special. But to be with a friend, and to be with a good program, and being with kids, working with these kids, it's great. It's so much fun to be here.
And we've got a loaded sports final coming your way tonight at 10. I will see you then.